As an artist, you may have encountered the common challenge of feeling stuck or lacking inspiration in your creative journey. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced painter, these hurdles can be frustrating. It's disheartening when you're faced with a blank canvas and the inspiration just doesn't flow. Doubts about your artistic abilities, worries about making mistakes, and the pressure for perfection can all add to your artistic roadblocks. In this video, I'm here to provide you with practical solutions. We'll discuss the techniques and strategies to overcome these challenges, reignite your creative spark, and find joy in the process. From simple observation to refining your brushwork and nurturing a positive mindset, I've got you covered. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to unleash your creativity and enjoy your painting journey to the fullest. Before we begin, I would like to mention that if you're an artist who's ready to put in the work and create a body of work in your unique voice, I'll be happy to assist you. You can schedule a call with me using the link below, and we can see if you are a fit to work together. And if you liked today's video, consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Now, let's dive in and address some of the common issues so that you can get back to creating with confidence and enthusiasm. I would like to start out by mentioning that painting is all about observation. The better you see things, the simpler it becomes to translate them onto the canvas. Even to this day, when I go for walks, I'm always amazed by the wonderful light and the dark patterns on trees, water, and buildings, and everything that I come across. Being a painter completely changes your outdoor and even indoor experiences. Now, let's talk about finding inspiration. I recommend creating a Word document or opening up a Pinterest account and just start collecting some of your favorite artists' work. You can look into some art history books or even some recent artists from Instagram or Facebook that really inspire you. Then, when you zoom out and look at all of it, you'll start to notice some common themes. These common links are your main passion. We all have that one or two artists or the style that resonates with us, whether it's a bold use of color or composition. There's always something that sparked our interest. Take into account and dig deeper. In my program, the Creative Leap Academy, I guide my students through this process. I help them figure out their artistic inclinations and then design a plan to help them achieve their art goals, focusing on what interests them in oil painting. So, remember, it's all about observation, the world around you, and finding the artist or the style that truly inspires you. It's your journey, and your passion is your guide. Next up is practicing more. I know it might sound like a no-brainer, but I really wanted to dive deep into this. When you're spending your precious time on something, why not do it to the best of our ability, right? We all understand the importance of practice. It's easy to get discouraged after doing 20 or 30 paintings and not seeing any immediate results. But trust me, I've been there. I've literally tossed hundreds of works in the trash during my first 3 years of starting oil painting. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I was learning from my mistakes. What I started doing was documenting what went wrong and how I could avoid making those errors. You see, data is the key, and that only comes when you have done enough work. So it's all about striving for long-term, gradual improvement rather than aiming for overnight success. It's true that learning a new skill doesn't necessarily take a lot of time, but it definitely takes practice and consistent effort over time. So remember, don't get disheartened by early setbacks. Every mistake is a lesson, and with each brushstroke, you're only gonna get better. So keep at it and you'll see the progress that you're looking for. Next, this is my all-time favorite topic, and that is brushwork. It's like that old saying, before we learn to run, we have got to learn to walk. Many beginners tend to jump the gun, and that's where they can run into some trouble. Once you've got your materials and easels sorted out, the real groundwork begins with cultivating your brushstrokes. Think of it like a writer's journey. A writer starts by learning words and then delves into the syntax and the grammar of the language. They master crafting correct sentences, and once they're efficient with that, they start honing their unique voice, becoming a bestseller. In the painting world, these words are your brushstrokes. You have got to get the right way to hold the brush, understand what pressure is needed, learn how to lay down or push the paint. I've got a free guide in the link below where I break down the 7 essential brushwork skills to help you paint with confidence. After you've got your brushwork down, that's when you can dive into the painting elements like value, color, and edges. You see, many beginners and even intermediate artists often get stuck with these elements and end up feeling frustrated. Sure, they may have these issues, but you have to make sure that your brushwork is on point because it affects all those other aspects. So remember, it's all about mastering those brushwork skills first to set a strong foundation for your art journey. The rest will come together as you go along. And lastly, embracing being alone. No matter how many people are around you or how many painters you might be painting with, when you dive into your art, it's like a whole world just fades away. It's you versus you, and it's an incredible feeling. You let go of all the problems and distractions, and you're in the state of pure bliss. However, along with this wonderful experience, we also have to deal with our own limiting beliefs, perfectionisms, and other thoughts that can hold us back. Over time, these things can even stop us from starting. So here's a little tip I would recommend. Take some time to write down whatever negative emotions and thoughts you're having and really stare at them. When it's just in your head, it's all kind of vague, right? But once you've written it down, you get clarity. And from there, you can transform those negatives to positives. This journey, my friend, it's a long one. But here's the thing, once you become really comfortable with yourself, your learning curve starts to skyrocket. So embrace that whole world shutting off feeling when you paint and tackle those inner obstacles and watch your progress soar. You've got this. And that's a wrap for today. I wanted to hop on here and share these insights with you because if you're feeling stuck dealing with any of them, I hope it can make a difference. Again, if you're an artist looking to develop your style and paint with confidence and ready to put in the work, you can book a call with me with the link below and we can see if you're fit to work together. And if you've enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing and giving it a like. Your support means the world to me. And in the comments, please let me know some of the issues and the challenges that you may be facing in your painting journey. I wish you the best. Until next week, happy painting.